Hey everybody, Advent Day 11 here, and we're looking at the genealogy of Jesus in Matthew chapter 1. We saw King Josiah yesterday, who was a pretty good king, but of course Jesus is a better king. But as we're looking forward to Jesus' second coming, we're in Advent season now and preparing our hearts for celebrating Jesus' first coming. So let me read to you verse 11 and make some comments here about something that seems really bad. Well, how could there be any encouragement or hope when it comes to Jesus? So Matthew chapter 1, beginning in verse 11, talking about King Josiah first. And Josiah, the father of Jeconiah, and his brothers, at the time of the deportation to Babylon. So this section ends when the southern kingdom, Judah, with the tribe of Judah and the tribe of Benjamin, now have been taken away to Babylon. Now the other 10 tribes to the north, known as Israel at the time, they had already been taken away by the Assyrians. So now we have the southern kingdom has now been destroyed, and Judah and Benjamin now have been deported. God said that he was going to do this because the nation, or Judah, would not repent. That God's people would not repent of their sin. They just kept worshiping false gods, and he said, this is going to happen. This is going to happen if you do not repent. And so they were taken away. But every time God would send these prophets to preach to them that destruction was coming, he would also say that one day he would make all things right. He would restore his people back to himself. How is he going to do that? Well, specifically, he does that through Jesus. That's how he restores all people back to himself. So even though the deportation, the being taken away to Babylon, was a terrible time in the history of God's people, it was constantly looking forward that God would one day make everything right. And so he does that by sending Jesus. We'll see more of Jesus' genealogy as we continue on. Have a good day.